Yeah, welcome back. I'm Martin, and yes, we will have fun today. We will have for sure fun today. As always, give me the first 2 minutes to check to be sure that you can see me, that you can hear me, and then we will dive right into Ascent by Viral Audio. This is the very first library they ever came up with. No, thank you. And I can already tell you this. There is a giveaway. So as always, in approximately 1 hour, I will ask a question, and the first person to answer that question in the chat can win a copy of Ascent by Viral Audio. And if we're really... Oh, Bernie! Grüß dich! David, hey, cool! So yeah, as I said, in approximately 1 hour, there will be the giveaway of 1 copy of Ascent. I have been contacted by... Oh, I don't remember the name. I'm so bad with names. Vladislav, I think is his name. By Viral Audio, if I would be interested to check the library out, to make a review of it or a live stream, and I just said, let's do it like this. I will do the unboxing and the review and all this in a, let's say it, a real world composing session, something like this. Let's try to come up with a trailer track and talk about the good things and the bad things about Ascent. I hope this is fair, but I think this is what you would like to hear even, because yes, there have been libraries in the past where I probably have been even too nice, not telling you that I found fake knobs that aren't even working, that I found downsides that won't happen again, because in Ascent, yes, I already found a downside, maybe 2 downsides. I already told Vladislav about it. If you're really lucky, he will be in the chat too, so you can ask all your questions directly even to the developer of this thing. And let's dive in. Let's pick up the headphones right away and let's switch the screen right away, because this is what you would like to see. You don't want to see me waffling all the time that big. So Ascent. As I said, Ascent is the very first library that Viral Audio came up with. There is still room to improve, but my very first impression, my very first overall thinking is that this is a fantastic tiny little beast. If you are on a budget or if you're starting out, I mean, obviously, if you do have Gravity or Gravity 2, Symphonic Destruction, if you have Pandora from Project Sam, if you have stuff from Keep Forest or something like this, then this might not be the right library for you. But if you're, as I said, a little bit on the budget, if you're starting out or stuff like this, then this might be a fantastic tool to start with. And it's going a little bit in the direction of Infinity 1 by Pinkerton. A toolkit that gives you many things right at your fingertips. And you need the full version of Contact, but the price is so interesting. I mean, this is, if I remember well, $35. $35. We had libraries in the past, even in the recent past, pads, only pads, not basses and pulses and plucks and whooshes and trailer hits and risers and downers and pads, nearly around $200, and you still needed the full version of Contact. So $35 is a very realistic, very fair price point. So Viral Audio, they even did, in my opinion, a pretty good research on the market where this one should be price-wise. And the only thing I can tell you, I already prepared a very small template. It won't be enough to come up with 1 minute of music, but just to show you, I already prepared, some of the things from Ascent, the downers, the risers, the sub-booms, the whooshes, the trailer hits, and this stuff. As this library is, as I said, for beginners, or if you're on a budget, I didn't fire up then Novo and Forzo and Symphobia and those beasts. No, for the staccato strings that we will need for sure, I just went for the free foundation strings from Heaviosity. For the nylon guitar that I could imagine noodling a little bit around at the beginning, I have their free foundation nylon guitar. Then yes, there is symphonic destruction, but for one simple reason, I could imagine to have then being, a little on the hybrid side, even some electric guitars in it. Vocalese 3, if we would like to go for vocals. Then for the drums, I decided to go for the analog hybrid drums from Heaviosity, and then I just have Gravity 2 and Pandora here. I mean, they're on a completely different price level even. So I'm not comparing Ascent to those, but I would like to show you then maybe where viral audio can improve and why. So let's dive into it. So you get, and that's pretty cool, you get even all the wave files. I'm not a fan of this, I'm not working with wave files, but that's just my workflow, because Vladislav already told me if you need things on the grid, then work with the wave files. That's not me normally dragging wave files in my project. I really would like to have everything in Contact or other sample players. And if not, you get all the instruments, so you don't have one interface where you don't have snapshots that you can go through or the instruments or something. No. So for every single instrument that there is, for every single sound, you do get the very own NKI. Is this handy? Maybe yes, maybe not. I mean, this I'll leave it up to you. Just to tell you, the interface is always the same, but you have an NKI for every single sound that there's. The interface is pretty straightforward. I do love the colors a lot. This is why I've chosen then even this man standing in front of the interface with a fire. What we would like to do today, what I would like to do today, my friend Dave Cushing came up as always with amazing visuals. So today, we will go a little bit into this direction, making music in that style, or a exploding planet or stuff like this, just to get in the right mood. Yeah, that's the interface. So on the interface, so be prepared for a very loud sound now. You do have here the waveform, and you can see how it's playing. You have a high pass filter, low pass filter, pretty neat. We will need this in a while. Then yes, you do have the start point even. If you would like to start at a different point of this, then you have the attack, the decay, the sustain, the release, the dynamics, and the stereo width. Even this is pretty cool, the stereo width. And then you do have even the onboard effects. This even is pretty cool because look how straightforward this is. Here, there's just the delay, the reverb, the equalizer, the compressor, and the exciter. That's it. And for the delay here, you have a stereo or a ping pong. The first downside for me, but that's even, this is so important, that's me, because there will be someone telling me, hey, why do you need a delay synced to 4th or 8th or 16th or stuff like this? So this one, no, I was lying. Okay, forget about the downside. You know what, when I played with it yesterday, I didn't see this. Downside number 1 is already eliminated. So this is way cooler than another library that we had recently, where you really had the delay only in milliseconds. And yes, you can, there are calculators on the web where you say my project is on tempo 90 BPM and I need a delay in 16th notes. So, you can then calculate how many milliseconds you need. No, sorry guys, sorry. There is no downside to this one. You do have the 8th notes and the 16th notes and the triplets notes and everything. Whew. Viral audio, well done. This was one of the negative points that I wanted to take. My mistake, I didn't find this note. Yeah, happens. So, David, hey, cool, nice to see you. So, wow, compliments. Yes, the delay is time synced. Whew. Okay, and then yes, as you can see here, you do get lots of instruments. You have basses, you have Braams, lots of Braams, you have downers, you have leads, you have pads, you have plucks, you have pulses, you have risers, subbooms, trailer hits, and whooshes. What you don't have in this one, like for example in Infinity One by Pinkertone, you don't have even drum loops, percussion loops, stuff like this. But I think we are all pretty much covered percussion wise, and even there are free percussion libraries out there. I could have taken even some of the free percussion or loop libraries that Heaviosity came up with in the recent years, but as I don't know if they will have one even this year, I didn't go for something they did 2 years ago, so I just took a commercial percussion library for later on. And I suggest we just start. And Daniel, grüß dich. Wir verstehen uns. was Autos anbelangt, haben wir so ziemlich denselben Geschmack. So I suggest we start with something like a whoosh that then ends in a sub boom, a pad, obviously a pluck, a whatsoever. Let's just do this. So whooshes. Whooshes. There have been lots of whooshes in this. Yes, here are the whooshes. There they are, and then you see the blue keys are the playable ones. One thing that I said even in the past, you know, some developers, if you see an octave, then you do have sounds on every note, on the white ones and on the black ones. And this library, the black keys aren't assigned, so you get only the white keys, which in this case in one octave are 5 sounds less. They sound pretty solid. Oh, and maybe this one. This one. Oh, let me try something. The width on this one. Well, I hope you can hear this. I have it in the middle of my head now. Let's bring up the width 100%. Then just whoa, it goes from the left to the right. That's cool. Yeah, I think we start with this one. So, tempo 100. So, now we're talking about a downside. Unfortunately, those risers and whooshes and downers and on that stuff is not time synced. And that to me is a downside. I'm very sorry. You know how much I love this stuff from Heaviosity and from Project Sam for the simple reason that they are just time synced. And you just say, you know, 4 bars, 2 bars, 8 bars, or whatsoever, half speed, double speed, and then you place it on the grid and it just ends where you need it to end, especially if you're scoring to picture and you have markers and stuff like this. So in this case, unfortunately, let's do this on the click here. Yeah, by ear, I managed place it pretty precise, but you will see later on there will be lots of dragging forwards and backwards until you are really on the beat. Marika, gut, dass da bist. Hello from Cape Town, South Africa. Wow, international this evening. Then sub booms, same thing. Sub booms. There is one NKI dedicated to the sub booms. You see here, there's the NKI for the sub-booms. Another thing that's on the good side is the memory footprint. The memory footprint is ridiculous. Positive-wise, it's 10 megabyte for all those sounds. So you won't get problems if you have a lower RAM on your computer. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I like those normally, those just boom. But there are lots of nice ones. Yeah, play with the low pass, play with the high pass on those. This one, we would go for this one. Okay, obviously today it will be very epic. Music means we will stick to 4 chords because Bernie knows it. If you use more than 4 chords, then many people listening to epic music don't understand it anymore, and it's not epic to them anymore. So we will stick to 4 chords today. And yeah, then I suggest we will go right away for a ping, you know, an epic trailer track. I mean, there's lots of irony today. This is not negative. This is just to have fun. I mean, it's summertime. In here, it's around 38 degrees. I'm pretty sure my ears are already red. So let's have fun this evening and don't take things too serious. So, for the plucks, just go through some of the plucks to show you those even. There are amazing plucks in this. Beautiful, the Celestia. And even here, obviously, you can play with the high pass and the low pass just to shape it to your likings, or you can go here with the equalizer, taking down all those low frequencies. If you would like. For sure, we will need something like this later on to get. I leave it. I already leave this one. I already like it. Pluck. This is not what I was looking for. Doesn't matter. We go through some more plucks. The Celestia. Then there is the Zen Garden. That's a beautiful one too. Nice. Then fading piano. I think this is the one that I was looking for. There it is. There it is. The trailer ping. We will use this fading piano. I just would like to show you some more plugs. The hourglass. Even this one beautiful. Beautiful. Then the spiccato hybridizer. I love this one. I like it in the bass. Let's suffocate Jones. Okay, maybe you have seen it, maybe you have heard it. All those sounds, they are here on the volume at precisely 0 dB. Something I don't like. Normally I prefer when I work to have all those on -6. For the one simple reason, then I have headroom when it goes to the mastering. And those even, some of those, when you have them at 0, you see they yeah, here. They get too strong, just too loud. see. We can use this later on for sure. And then the pulses. Then we're already in the category of the pulses. Nasty, but we wanted to have the sonar ping from the fading piano. This one. And I will work a little bit here on... I will take out... Yeah. A little bit of the higher frequencies. To get it a little more this underwater effect, and then effects. Let's see. Yeah. Something like this, something like this. We're going in the right direction. Yeah, stereo ping pong. Okay, let's place this one. Okay, I played this note wrong, for sure. I already knew. I place it here. Okay. There you go. There you go. Then we will need a pad. We will need a texture, a floor. New track. Because there are lots of pads in this one, and even here, as I already had the chance to play it, look at this. There are, oh yeah, many, really many. Can I count them quickly? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 pads. The all-time classic. And even here, yeah, too loud, too loud, too loud. -6 for now. I know. Ah, but it goes up again. Yeah, that. That's interesting. Because it is a complete texture by itself. Okay. I will call this one texture. We might use it later on if we have some kind of a break, you know, some kind of a pause or something like this. Then, yeah, I open up a new track, which, by the way, not to confund the name Ascent with Ascent, because I told a friend of mine, I told a friend of mine that, Marika, wait, there will be a giveaway later on. Maybe you win it. There was a friend of mine. I told him, yeah, I will present Ascent, and he said, yo, Ascent is even my favorite one. And the piano, there is not really, because there's another library called Ascent, but with a D, not with a T. So the next. Richard, good to see you. This one is a little too airy, maybe. I'm looking for some really... Okay, this is what I was afraid of. My tablet is dying. So, guys, please bear with me. Give me a second just to switch tablets. Fortunately, my daughter just borrowed me her tablet, so I can quickly change tablets, because otherwise there is no chance that I can read the chat. So yeah, whew. I had this feeling that that the okay, so yeah, Richard, yeah, me too. I'm crying because it's way too hot in here. So today is grow your tools, grow your libraries, and enjoy the good mood juice. Fortunately, this is ice cold. So it's a beautiful pad, a really beautiful pad, but it's still too much for what I want here. Wow, they're all rich. They're all too rich, maybe. This one. This one. Wow, that's a beautiful one. Even that's a beautiful one. Maybe if you really stretch out your chords, you could. No, this is not something. No, Dunkelbier would be, I think, too strong. Maybe if it's so hot, I just prefer, a simple lager that you just can. But that's a beautiful sound. Listen how this one evolves. Very beautiful. We should remember even this one for later on then. This one. Let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. From here on, but silent, really silent. You can set a start point for the samples. You can set, you see, the start point. But unfortunately, the whooshes and the risers and this stuff is not time synced. You will see later on, there will be a lot of dragging in the project until they are on beat. Yeah, something like this for the beginning, maybe a little louder. And then I wanted to have another pluck that I already set. So what we should do, we could use this one, we could name, if I can give you this advice, piano ping, name your tracks as you create it. At the moment I'm working on something really big, and it looks like the producers finally accepted version 18.4. final. the last one. whatsoever, and I didn't, there was a time limit and I was stressed and stuff like this, and you just add tracks to it and then you're looking for that 12 horn whatsoever, and then you just don't find it because everything is green, everything is just called, the first track that you just copied. So do those things, name them from the beginning. And is here still the pluck? Because then I would like to do something. Yeah, maybe something like this. But just find the right octave. Maybe here, and then we play a little bit. Completely out of sync. I'm not time synced. This is the one on this keyboard. Okay, there we are. And now just to listen, to hear this, what I will do, I will try to bring it hard to the left. This one may be a little hard to the right, so we can use even the whole stereo field to hear them. Yeah. Here we need another whoosh, obviously, coming to this. So we have the whooshes already loaded here. And another thing that I would like to do, by the way, is just save it, because it's really, really hot and the van is already blowing full speed. So I don't want the computer to crash and then just lose what we had. This one is a beautiful long one. So somewhere here. I said somewhere here. Yeah. Okay, we used 2 times the same one. That's boring. Just change this one. We just changed this one from the G to the F. Unfortunately, it sounds longer. Let's check this. Yeah, but we can leave it there. We can leave it there. Then we have the intro done, I suggest. Then here, a downer. Boom. You know, pause, something like this. Let's go for downer. It's not too much. So perfect. And what we need obviously here is this one on the grid. What we need is another whoosh, maybe, then a, where are they? No, we will look for them. Okay. Another sub-booms, another whoosh. What was that? A trailer hit. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. A trailer hit then maybe. Yes. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Okay, so this one, for example, as you can hear, if we listen to this one, unfortunately, ends too soon and now starts the dragging. And now starts the dragging. Too early. Okay, we can leave it like this. So this is why I loaded up, for example, Pandora, just to show you what it means if something is time synced. For example, in Pandora you have, whatever you have, and there I would have a big builder, just to show you quickly this beast here. And I can just say this one, how long it should be. For example, 2 beats. Or half a beat. Or a beat. Or that it ends precisely on the downbeat. Or that it lasts 6 beats. Just to show you. So you see this one, Richard, thanks for showing up. This is if it's time synced. You just place it on the grid and then within the library you say how long it should be. This is why I loaded up Pandora. Same thing, for example, in Gravity 2, where even here you do have those transitions, just to show you quickly. And I already wrote the guys from Viral Audio, and they already said yes, they will work on it for maybe the next edition or the next library. You know, they are 4 bars, 8 bars whatsoever, and then you have the tempo syncing, double speed, half speed, and stuff like this. So yeah, it's a time saver if those effects are time synced. You don't need it. You know, you can always drag the things, or as they suggested, work with the wave files. Okay, it's just me. I'm not a fan of dragging wave files in there, and then that's it. And then yes, we will go for a trailer hit from Ascent. Oi. Oi. You know what? They have already the whoosh in them. We don't need this whoosh. We can cancel. Just find the one we love. That's a plus. For $35, you get all this. So really, if you're starting out, or if you're not really covered with that much stuff, that's an amazing collection. One on the sea. I like this one even more. Both? Ah yeah, okay. You see, they don't have the same length, so you can't simply play them together. That's a nice one. Because there's this silence surprising moment. I will go for this one. I will go for this one. Yeah, and we start dragging the sample around. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad, isn't it? As quick as that. Then we start with the riser. And we come to the big part. And in around 20 minutes, be prepared, there will be a giveaway of Ascent, which was sponsored by Viral Audio. David, no, you can't filter it. Because, you know, in the interface, there are no snapshots or anything like this. You only have the NKIs, you know, the basses and the Braams and this stuff. And then if you go for the whooshes and for the banks and for this stuff, then you have them all in the same instrument and the same NKI laid out on 1 octave on the white keys. The black keys are not working. So a riser. Risers is the same thing. There is only one NKI called risers. There it is. And then within this, you have on one octave, you have those 8 risers. Reminds me Gravity 1, those 15 seconds. Wow! For some of the sounds. Okay, this one, with on mono. Just in the middle, and then with 100%. The sounds are amazing. The sounds are amazing. They did a major job. I like this one on the E. I think we'll go for the one on the E. What? This one is just pure energy. Bonk. Let's start here. Okay. Down the volume and now, wow. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Here we would need a half a, you know, that this one is not 4 beats but maybe only 2, something like this. Then this would make more sense. Okay, what we can try is place them together. Or go for another one. Oh, so yeah. Yeah. Let's try with this one. It maybe suits the whole thing more. Let's see. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, needs to be longer. I have always a problem during those streams as I have only one screen, because normally, you know, I have 2 screens and then contact is just on the second screen and I have more space. I need a bigger screen. I think that's the solution. And it should end there, so it needs to start earlier. Or we work on the... Yeah, we can work obviously even on the start time of the sample. Now it was too early, but you see, this is just... Sorry, but wasting time. This is just wasting time, you know, by ear. Okay, there we are, and then we start the big stuff. Hey, trailer hit again. No, the trailer hits. Do we have a trailer hit without the whoosh at the beginning? I mean, just a hit. If not, we create it. We create it. Yeah, like this. Just like this, with a start point. 12% is the one. Okay, there we are. Was it there? Yes, it was there. Yeah. I could even melt in here. Okay, so what else do we want? We want some sub booms. Obviously, this needs to be just in your face. Can you render it to audio? Yes, you can. Yeah, but Marika, you would even have all the WAV files. So you don't need to render it to audio. You would have the WAV files, and then you place the WAV files, and then you drag them around. Maybe I'm just too lazy. Maybe I just would like to have libraries, you know, where I have my stuff and it's time synced, and I just say, please last for 4 beats or for 1 bar and 2 beats, or go to the downbeat or whatsoever, and then I just place it on the grid, and it's perfectly time synced because Marika, you know it. We're doing this on tempo 100. You deliver it because it was asked to last 90 seconds, and then for what reason ever they needed 88 seconds, and then you just dial down the tempo. If the stuff is time synced, your project is still fine. If you had things that you dragged around, then more than often they are not in place anymore, and you have to put hands on them again. At least this is what happened to me recently, so maybe I'm a little yeah, nice. That's hitting. That's hitting. And even here, I would like to have a whoosh before. Just like boom, boom. It can be even a short one. This one. That's fine. And yeah, at this point, I think we go for the big stuff. Oh, what we didn't use yet, I am so sorry, are just the bases that there are, because I was already prepared to start with the pulses, but the bases are nasty. For example, the very first one here, the alive sub bass. Yeah, maybe. Then this one. Listen to this one and how unstable it is. I love it. Effects. Exciter. It's getting loud, yeah. So normally, yes, you know, if this would be a track 90 seconds, 60 seconds, then now there would be a part maybe with something like this, and the thing ramps up without getting already, you know, with the percussion and everything in it. Should we do it? It's already nearly an hour. I don't want to get... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this in this part quickly. Only something like this. Come on, let's do this. And yeah, and then there will be even the giveaway. There is amazing stuff in this library. Down to business. I'm pretty sure we'll go with this one. I love them all. They're getting better. They're getting better. Let's go for this one. You just get the idea, I think. that there is lots of amazing stuff in it. So this just as a quick intermezzo, and I would like to work a little bit on this sound quickly. Yeah, okay, cool. Then we take again our ping. Can you have enough ping? No, you can't. So we ping again. Yeah, hi! There he is. There he is. There is Mr. Viral Audio. So whatever question you have now, you can ask to him directly. Okay, I did this wrong. That's not a problem. That's a good thing with MIDI. This goes up 1 octave. And this goes down a note. Then again we have, oh, texture. I told you we will have a texture later on, so we might use this one now. Little lower on the volume because it's a little atonal. I like it. And there I think we had our pluck, didn't we? Which I... No, there are the heaven strings. This is the pad. Pad's good. Make the bass less stereo. Yes, your wish is my command. Let's do this. Okay, with mono. There you are. And I went here for the pad, didn't I? Okay, I stop it here. Quickly something with the pluck even, because now, you know, we are ramping up the energy. Now we are preparing for part number 3, which will then the big badass, earth-shattering. Cool. And again here I would like to have a boom. We need a boom. We need a boom. My computer is slowing down. That's not a good sign. That's probably because it's really too hot in here. Yeah, there are good things about living in Italy. There are bad things about living in Italy. And sub booms. Let's quickly go for a boom. One of the longer ones. This one. Nice. And a whoosh. We will need a whoosh. Then to get into the next section where we will heat up hell. A whoosh. No. We learned before that the trailer hits, some of them, they include already a whoosh. So why? I see. I see. Now we do have a problem. Because on the trailer hits, the one... bad. Bad. I show you. I tweaked the start knob. So here at the very beginning, we had this beautiful, beautiful sound, but I need, you know, the whole sound starting at 0. Beautiful. But then later on we had this hit here where we didn't want it the before, but only the boom. So unfortunately this one needed to be on 11%. So yeah, there you see a little bit what I'm talking about. The beginning, that's not a huge problem because we can simply just double that. We bring this one down here, we have this on 11%, so those are just the booms. Exactly. And here this trailer hit, then I bring down the dial again to 0% to even have this beautiful whoosh before the sound here. But you know, that's a little bit a limiting factor, but as I said before, I'm in contact with Viral Audio and I told them these thoughts already, and for sure on the next library even those might be this one. We will start our huge section now with this one. Offbeat. So we play a little bit with this one until it sits where we need it to sit. No, where does this one need? Okay, this direction. Okay, it's there. So here, nearly. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then, as I said, we really start with the big stuff. Yeah, the interface is amazing. And the sounds even, they are amazing. I said this before. And the price is amazing. Which, by the way, in 2 minutes, I suggest we start the giveaway questions. What do we need now? We do need the pulses, because there are amazing pulses in this library. And yeah, for this kind of music, they are really well needed. So if we are talking, oh, the Braams, Braams, we didn't even use one Braam yet, and the pulses. We will need the Braam now, of course. The plucks we had already, and the rise and distance. So pulses. Let's get quickly into the pulses and choose one. And they are all amazing. I played with them already. They are all amazing. Nice stuff. Doom Runner. It might be this one. It might be this one. Combine those. Combine those in your head. Imagine to have them both running at the same time. We might do this. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. I will show you. So we have the enemy near and the Doom Runner. Remember those two. I have an idea. Yes, the pulses are locked to the tempo of your door. Yes. Yeah, blue-eyed cat just wrote it 440 megabytes. I said the memory footprint. This is a 5 megabyte instrument. The memory footprint is near to nothing. Whoa. Little triple feeling. So you see, lots of amazing pulses, but let's go back to the idea that I just had, which was the enemy near and the Doom Runner. I have no idea if it works, so forgive me if not. So I just have this idea. I would like to double this. On the second one, we put the other one, the enemy near, and then, let's see if I'm right. Okay. Okay, and I will simply do this. Then I will simply copy this one. No, copy it. Okay, copy it. Then I would like to listen to this quickly. Okay, this one I wanted 1 octave higher. Sounds like this. Okay, and then I think, yeah, we need to dial down a little bit the volume on both of them. And then I would like to try something. We will bring them to mono. Okay, and then this one completely to the right, this one completely to the left. Just curious. With guitars it works. Yeah. Exactly, this is what I had in mind. It worked. Okay, and then the Braams. And we come to the giveaway. So, now we are listening to some Braams. Of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful library. And where are they? Braams here, because obviously something like this needs a good Braam. Are they good? They are amazing. Talking about Braams. So, the first question, which is just a warm-up question. In your opinion, who invented the Braams? I mean, was it really who everybody now thinks, or do you think someone else might be the godfather of all Braams? Let me know your thoughts in the chat whilst I play with them. This one, Dark Transistor. I like this one. Yes, Hey Richard, so now we have Wikipedia now in the chat. Richard, the warm-up question today is, who invented the Braams in your opinion? I mean, I already read Hans Zimmer twice, but was it really Hans Zimmer or was there someone before him? Earth Tremor. The problem with this library is always, I think I like this one, and then I go ahead and they get better and better. So yeah. Anyhow, amazing, really amazing. In this one. So let's do this. Yeah, Richard. Keine Ahnung. Yeah, I mean, Hans Zimmer, everybody obviously thinks about Inception and then like, yeah, he was the first one. Even me, I'm not really thinking that he was the first one. I mean, he came famous with Inception, and I think it was the second trailer, where even another composer was named for the Braams, and then Hans Zimmer said no, but he only did it because I told him to do so, and stuff like this. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Here comes Johann Braams. Here comes the question now. Here comes the question, and whoever writes, the answer first in the chat will win one copy of Ascent by Viral Audio, sponsored by Viral Audio. So, talking about Hans Zimmer, let's say Hans Zimmer was the godfather of the Brahm, and there is a story that he's telling how he recorded that Brahm, what precisely he did for that Brahm sound, that famous Brahm sound from Inception. Who knows what precisely he did there, according to the legend. Whilst I fire up quickly. Oh, we didn't use, for example, the guitar. At the beginning, I thought we might use this one, but anyhow, so the drums. Quickly, just a drum loop under this, just to have something going on there, if my machine can handle it. No, Richard, it wasn't 2 horns. It was 12 horns to the left, 12 horns to the right. I think that's fine. Piano in the middle of a church. 20 of them were lunch when I heard it. Brass played in the piano. Yeah, it's getting as hot as it is in this room. Now, obviously, talking about something like this, we will need a ostinato, a string ostinato, and at this point I just would like to show you a trick that I use normally when I play in string ostinati, because there are 3 ways in my opinion. I mean, if you're a pure genius, then you just play them in. Otherwise, if you're just a bad player as I am, then you need some tricks, and one of them might be the step input sequence, the step input, where you just, you know, click the keys and then that stuff. And even if this, think about the strings, you know, a string player playing a repeated notes, you know, staccati or spiccati, the bow is up, down, so it's not the same sound. So this, played fast, is what is often called, you know, the machine gun, just like gak, 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 gak. But that's not how a string, it doesn't matter if it's a viola, violin, a cello, it sounds like ha, 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 as they change the direction. And this is what we should simulate if the library doesn't allow it. For example, if you have Novo or other libraries, they have down bow and up bow samples, and then you just tell them, for example, in 16th notes or 8th notes or whatever, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then the library handles this. But there's even another trick that you can do to do so. Let's do this. This is the part where we are at the moment, and I will just show you how you can simulate something similar to this. So this is as boring as it can get, okay? I think we can all agree on this. I close contact for a while. So I just have here my 8th notes. And then in here, I select them, I quantize them to 8th. Come on. That's it. So this is how it sounds, boring. But what you can do then, you just select them all and then you copy them. So you have 16th notes. Still boring as hell, but as the copied ones now are still all selected, you just bring down the velocity of the copied ones. And then now listen to this. So you have a little bit that feeling, you know. This is a trick that I use pretty often. And yeah, and he put back. I was told to stick. So yeah, in my opinion, the winner of one copy of Ascent is David Schneider, because he was the first one writing that there was a piano in the middle of the church, and then the brass players played into that piano with a book on the pedal so the strings could resonate. And then yes, he puts electronics and stuff like this. So I would say congrats to David. You won a copy of Ascent. David, you know, on my channel, on the info, you find my email address. Please just send me an email so I can then send you your license for Ascent. And so I played in the violas now for the strings, and now I would like to play in the cello. But as I said, I'm not that much anymore of a piano player. So another trick that you can do, you can simply bring down the tempo of your DAW whilst you play in. For example, just let me get a little into that. Okay. Yeah, what I played in now, just quickly even select this, then everything on 16th notes, bring up the tempo again, and you come up with the string ostinato in seconds. If not, there you are. Just to see, if you know a little bit your tools and stuff like this, then you can easily come up with something like this, and there we go. Then we should use some of the leads maybe to come up with something a little bit like a melody or something like this. Because if I remember well, there have been even leads in this one, haven't they? Yeah, leads. You see, there's everything in this library that you need. The alarmer. Nice. Analog hypersaw. That's a nice one to have. Something like this. Maybe. If we need it, we have it. Wow, the brass, but the face melter. Melt your fucking face off. Who said this? Melt your fucking face off. I think I will go. I'm not sure which one I should go, because I loved this one because it has this one. Katakana, you just missed the giveaway. The giveaway was something like 5 minutes, 6 minutes ago. Sorry. I like this one. I like this one a lot. So let's just stick to this one. Oh, I remember now something that we could do. Here we had this low badass bass. Let me try something on this one quickly. And don't forget to save it. Computer is getting slower and slower. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Never. Just to have, yeah. This even in it, and then here we go. Back to the track we didn't use yet. Must be this one then. The lead. Okay, the playing with the pitch bend wasn't that good, but okay, I think that's fine. So let's quickly listen to what we came up with in, less than an hour without the metronome. And done 90% by Ascent. I mean, the only thing which is not Ascent are those strings and is the percussion. All the rest is done with Ascent. So it's an amazing, tiny little beast, this library. And just, you know, maybe listen to this again. How cool it is if you have a low bass and then you play a little bit on the pitch. I don't like the lead that I played. The lead that I played is shit. But the rest isn't too bad. I mean, the only thing I did at the very beginning is here playing a little bit with those two to the left and to the right. So no mixing, no mastering yet. So no, take this thing. Take this thing and really master it, so that really pom, you know, that stuff. Let's don't leave it like this. Let's don't leave it like this because I don't like the lead. Let's do something different here. But for the rest, but I like the sound. I like the sound. So what we could do quickly, really quickly, is just something like, there's a question, there's an answer. Let's see if I can. Just something like this. Quickly. And then here. I'm afraid we will lose the computer. And then we end with a boom. It's too high in frequency. Yeah, it's just out of the box. This is out of the box. There was nothing mixed. There was nothing mastered. There was nothing panned. This is out of the box, and I think it sounds pretty amazing out of the box in something like 45 minutes. And now, yes, there starts the process of spicing it up. Boom, 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 boom. We end with a trailer hit and a low boom. And one of those sub booms. Then we can even take one of the longer ones with a nice tail. This one. I like this one. Boom. Okay. We need to do something. We need this one. Butch. And this one I need to hear again in context. Not good. Not a problem. should be there. Okay, that's it. I would say that's it for today. And yeah, don't forget, as always, you know, leave a like, leave a comment. All this stuff makes YouTube happy, makes me happy then, obviously, so the channel can grow and I can continue to, you know, to make those live streams and stuff like this. And let's listen to it one last time, and then I leave you to your evening. One thing that I would do is on this one, effects, reverb. You see, a good reverb can save a lot of things. And then, yes, Katakana Quest just wrote, you know, too high in frequency and stuff like this. Of course, now, yeah, I would save it and then go through track by track on the equalizer and on the panning and stuff like this. And then I would run it probably through maybe Vast for some more reverb, and then maybe through, yeah, we could use some stutter from AB Stutter on this one, or then Ozone, obviously, and stuff like this. But yeah, that's not today. Today was not about mixing and mastering. Today was about, oh, my ears are bleeding. Today was about presenting you Ascent by Viral Audio, their very first library, and I think they did an amazing job. It's $35. That's so fair. You need the full version of Contact, but there are libraries that are way more expensive that need the full version of Contact, so that's not the point. The sounds are high quality. The interface is beautiful, it's straightforward, you can quickly work with it. The only workaround that you need is, unfortunately, you know, for those whooshes or risers or downers or stuff like this, that you can't time sync them. You can't easily say 4 beats, 8 beats, 1 bar, downbeat or whatsoever. But okay, you know, you can work with the wave files if you're fine with this deck with them. You can drag the MIDI region like I did. That's not a big problem. So yeah, if you're starting out, if you're low on budget, because even today, I mean, I only used Ascent. The strings are from a free library, so the strings that you hear here, it's the foundation strings by Heaviosity, they are for free. So until now, the whole track is $35. And then yes, just percussion. Use whatever percussion you have. And that's it from my side for today. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for the chat. I hope you had as much fun as I had. I really enjoyed it today, even if it's 42 degrees by now in here. I need to open up the windows and the doors and everything right now. And that's it, really, that's it. And again, yeah, David, I think it was David, yeah, you know, send me an email, then I can send you your code for the library. See you in the next video or next live stream. Bye bye.